Hello, welcome back to Bread Theory. Doing another short one tonight. We're going to continue on with more of the SJWitcher, trying to live a just life in an inherently unjust world. And tonight we're going to start with the quest, the Nithing, to find out what beast or spirit or whatnot is haunting this dude. We just defeated a werewolf who, you know, rightfully angry at witchers, for sure. Um, they did, in fact, take his wife or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he had a reason. There's a nest around here that I just don't know about. It's the second one that we found right in this area. Anyway, werewolf was mad, so got together with a few other non-humans, a troll, a godling, and a doppler. And they set a trap for me, which I, saw the trap coming, walked into it just to see what was what. And sure enough, able to convince all his compatriots that not in fact a monster, myself. I did have a code of ethics. But he was not so convinced, so we fought to the death, and obviously here I am still alive, so we're gonna go to Ranavig real quick to find the Nithing. Probably gonna deposit some swords or other heavy crap before and
Greetings.
Greetings.
let's see what kind of herbs she's
Mind
got.
if I have a look at your herbs?
You know what? Oh shoot. Looks like my microphone is coming through. All the same though, I'm gonna pause for just a second just to make sure it's the right source. It is the right source. That's the one thing I had forgotten to do before I started the stream. Apologize for the little blip there, but all right, let's see what she's got. Probably not going to be anything interesting. I've never seen an interesting herbalist yet. I always have just generic stuff that I find everywhere. I don't really know what their purpose is other than just to drop off big stuff, which I can't even do that. Ah, not even a good glyph. I think most of these herbalists are for if you're coming here at a low level, like if you're just doing the mainline quests and that's it. Which if I did this whole thing again, maybe I would do. So what is this? Aether. We don't even know if we need that stuff. Auctions. Bean decoction. So what are we missing from here? Almost always a mutagen that's missing. So other than that, it's just allspice. I have 53. Dwarven spirit 87. Ancient lesson decoction. All right. Increases stamina regeneration for the remainder of the fight. That's not bad. The thing is, these decoctions are always heavily toxic. We do have one potion we can make. And it's tawny oil. Nice. Killer whale, we never find ballast fruit. I have no idea where this stuff even grows. We are missing rebus, so we could probably make some rebus. Or rebus, I have no idea. Aether we know we can make already. This I'd be interested in because I use Marlborough Forest a lot. Because I use a lot of adrenaline doing my little whirl move. So we need vermilion and white gull. For that, oh, superior swallow would be excellent as well. Oh, let's do that. Let's get us a bunch of white gull, and then maybe we can get some vermilion as well. Tiny owl is also pretty good. All right. Seems. All these random things. Shouldn't even bother. This we need a bunch of though. It's probably enough of that. Any bombs I could make with more ingredients? Negrito. Well, there's probably not terribly interesting stuff, so I'll try to get through it quick. So we needed vermilion, which also consumes everything consumes white gold now. A little bit annoying. Ooh, an oil we can make now. I like to use oils quite a bit. We're gonna get our no potion's more important. Sip beer, swallow, the best one. Boom. All right, we can also do Marlborough Forest. That's an important one. Tawny Owl. Never expires at night. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because it's Tawny Owl, huh? What does it have in it that makes it Tawny Owl? Verbena, Wolfsbane, Fool's Parsley, Mandrake, mushrooms. No idea why that all comes together for Owl, but I did not make this game. Nor did I know anything about alchemy. Like, it just seems like this is the thing to do. And now we're out of Mandrake cordial. That's rare. We almost never run out of that stuff. Usually the cherry cordial that runs out. Oh, we have quite a supply right now for some reason. All right, let's go back down, see if there's anything else we can make. Uh, boat might be nice. I do use that a lot. 100% critical hit chance during storms. That's probably more useful. Immediate vitality. Yeah, I'd say that's a little more important. So we need more of this vermilion. So back up we go. And back down we go. And vampire oil can wait. White Raffard's decoction. Now we're out of white gold enhanced, right? Don't need that anyway. Bison grass for 1,000,000. Look at all these herbs. I have so many of all of them. Go back to the shop. One thing that I just depleted. It was Mandrake Cordial, right? And what do you know? She has 0 of it. It's just so disappointing. There has to be some good herbalist somewhere in this world. I just don't know where is. Oh, pearl necklace. Key to Yennefer's room. I don't know how we're supposed to find Yennefer's room either. Someplace back there in the starting village. Like, is there stuff I even want to sell to her? Not very likely. So much alcohest, but it's not even worth selling. Yeah. Disappointment. Not even a Gwent player.
See ya.
Fare thee well. Uh-oh.
Ah, she's the one who says uh-oh when you come in. Okay. Alright, we're real close to finding out about this Nithing. He's still praying.
I'm a simple chap. Seek no trouble.
I thought we were supposed to talk to him. Oh, we're investigating now? This Nithing? Okay.
Trail's fresh. Might want to look around some.
I swear I've already done this. Oh, okay. Did I just miss this the first time? I must have. Sometimes those footprints, they kind of just hide.
What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
We got it, Carol. Let's get moving. We know you're real intent on. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Just really wanted to breathe it in.
It's clearing up.
It is clearing up. Thanks to the weather report, Carol. Like, I would not have any idea what was happening in this world if not for you. Winds howling, storms coming, clearing up.
Too many scents. Can't follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl.
Will you keep
Will you
loitering,
lads see
bothering
any
folk
balls
ballads
on?
about you?
Come again?
Thanks, Geralt. Not a weakling, I reckon,
Greetings,
but my
Whitehair.
coin says he can't beat the giant.
I'm gonna be able to see who I can even talk to.
Am I? Sorry.
A witcher, eh? What?
Gonna kill the Kickismores.
You're not from round here, are you?
No, I'm not running around here.
You knew King Bran.
Like pickled herring? Me, I hate them.
What?
Sorry, bud.
A witcher, eh?
Let me hold your sword.
No Nordling will ever understand the Isles. This is Skellige! May your axe never crumble.
Gutted like a herring.
Was that because I took the herb?
Quite the feast. All because she ran around with that bandit.
Tell me honestly, do you believe that? Beware the bandits that lurk in the highlands. Hey there.
Watch it.
What?
You're around me, little kid.
Hey!
I
Mean to
knew
make your
if he
daughter
filled
a
himself to the
princess.
It'd be nice
hair
if
with
any
hooch,
of these
he'd
people would
never
talk
make
to
it
me.
Every man on
past
the
the
continent's so
Remember
bloodless.
last
know.
year?
Speedy
Nobody's
Oswald,
horse
they call
flying
me.
right up. Remember
'Cause I'm
last
quick.
year? Nobody's
Ah, it's you. First Outlander to seek a place in the hero's pursuits. Will you ride here too? There's room for you if you want.
Some other time. I don't really care
Maybe some other
about
time. So long.
races so much anymore. I think I'm good on that.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
Swords on your front? I don't know.
Mean you won't visit your own.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Oh, so is the herbalist again I gotta talk to? Oh, or maybe not.
See ya.
Fare thee well.
Beware the bandits that lurk in the highlands.
Okay. So nobody wants to talk to me, but my quest is to talk to people. Seems about right.
Jarl's
Now
punishing
here's
them
a
for murder.
manly one.
But they was prisoners he
Not
killed.
like my good for nothing Sven.
Oh,
Hey!
Stop running! Stop running into me, little kid.
Hey.
All right. Talk to people. Ask about the shawl's owner. Who do I ask? No one? Oh, okay.
Will you stay long?
Aye? What's it you need?
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Course. Yona, our herbalist.
That's
Lives
why she
there,
says,
in that
uh-oh.
hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
I bet you will.
Real pleased.
The sorceress. Yennefer, right?
Found your shawl near Lothar's house. By the Nithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born.
Wow.
Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
Tis not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared me bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. Whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. Oh no, I have not been had, nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
Jeez.
I'll be sure to tell him.
That's not cool.
But I think we both know what his answer will be.
Renounce your
Sorry, the
son?
continental
Yeah,
man.
she is,
Druids managed to contain the curse.
Something
but
else.
pestilence still blows in the winds. Tell me honestly, do you believe that?
not in search of the healthiest of relationships. We'll just say that. All right, Lothar.
so you know who placed the Nithing?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay. Never! My wife, my son, I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty.
Yeah.
You've got to break the
Ruin
spell,
two
Witcher.
lives
Let her
to
die!
bring back her lover, who doesn't even want to be with her. Is this really the life that she wants? Just to save some face? I'm not gonna let her die, no. What does it mean if I say can't do that? I'm hoping we can work
Can't
something
do
else
that. Yona doesn't deserve it.
And my son? Does he?
No, but he doesn't have to die. You have a choice.
All right. If it'll save Chalva, I'll go back to the hussy. And you, best not see your face round here again.
See, I was hoping there was going to be something else. That's not an okay ending. We're going to redo that. We're going to redo that. Because that's not alright.
As Yennefer
I'm not
eventually
destroying
reported, there had been a
the lives
massive
of two innocent
explosion in
people.
Skellige.
Just so
Related
one
to
woman.
Ciri's
Well,
reappearance, it
it's
had
three
destroyed a vast
people.
swath
He's
of
not as
forest.
innocent.
Geralt set out for the Isles to join the
Definitely
soldiers
did not do
and
her
seek
well.
further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
But no one's going to end up
The
happy with
druid
that
Ermion,
bargain.
however, had no intention of letting
And
Yennefer examine the woods.
The guy's
So
wife
Geralt
and
and
daughter
Yen
might
sought out Jarl
die.
Kraken who helped break down the
So,
druid's resolve.
That's not the best ending. I don't often go back on quests, even if I don't like the outcome, but
I recognize your type a mile.
Greetings.
Greetings.
See ya.
Fare thee well. I recognize your type a mile away.
Can you swing an
Gotta
axe?
admit, I didn't think you could help
you know,
us.
sometimes things are just too egregious, and this is one of those times. No one wins with her bargain. It's too bad that he did that to her. He should make amends. There's apparently no option for that to happen, though. Which kind of sucks. Like, I feel like he could actually just say, hey, you got to make amends with her.
So, you know who
do
placed
right
the
by her,
Nithing?
and maybe she'll forgive you, huh?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So?
How did
Will
you
she
not
lift the
figure
curse?
it out in the first
Yeah,
place, though,
sure.
guy?
All you gotta do
Oh
is
yeah,
renounce your
that
family
lady who
and go back
lives
to her.
500 feet away, who I
Never.
jilted and
My
left in the
wife.
cold.
My son.
Couldn't have
I'd
been
strip
her.
them of honor.
I got no enemies.
Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die.
I hate doing this, but I think this is the better ending because this is one person dying for sure, but it's better than two people likely dying and a third being miserable and likely doing something terrible again, just to repeat the whole cycle.
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings.
And
There's truth to that blather by the ice giant.
he could have. Geralt, he just like I think that's the failing here. Like, Geralt was not clever enough to be like, "Hey, go sort your stuff out with her. Maybe she will."
J-O-N-N-A. May it be quick and painless.
It's really Geralt's fault. Definitely didn't deserve to die, but neither did he, neither did his family, and that's what she was threatening with him now.
So? Did it work?
It
What
did.
would have happened.
Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
Thanks, Witcher. 1,000 times over. Me son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he'd died.
All right.
Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No. Not in the mood.
That sucks. No good choices there, even though they should have been. Do I have any unspent? No unspent points. Just that check. Go to the quest now. Not a great start to the questing tonight. But I mean, last time, or time before that, fought that ancient Leshen. Had pretty bad options there too. It's not really a great ending to that one either, with all the elders being slaughtered and the guys who did it just going free to rule the village. I know that's part of the point. There's not always great options. But really, there could be. You know? Alright, let's find something on this island. Somehow I have 2, 3. Lots of racing, which I'm not super keen on finishing. Those are side quests I don't really care about so much. I doubt this is going to pull up anything. No, it's not going to tell me where they are. So that's not super helpful. I think that's it for around here. Where might this be? Oh, that's actually not too far. We can try and go to this collapsed bridge. Might not be so bad. Hit this on the way. It's not like it's that far, at least by horse. Let's try it before we head out east.
Come on.
Whoa. Expect that. Expect to get here so fast either.
Huh?
Or did I not get here that fast? Am I in the wrong? I'm in the wrong place. Do I go down here? Sure. As long as we're heading this way. See what we got. It's gonna be friendly. I guess so.
Turns out they spoke the truth about you.
You're a
Don't-
witcher, right?
Don't drink seawater, Roach. That's not cool.
I know your kind.
Okay, not much going on.
Sturdy lad.
Nice.
Not too many foreigners in the Isles in the olden days.
Do we think there's something up there worth seeing? I'm gonna go with no. But maybe. Hey, it's a cool whale. A little bit cheesy of a graphic for that. It seemed a little underwhelming, but I think this is just the signal.
Oh, that one.
Basically a makeshift lighthouse. So, nothing much to see
Faster.
here. Glad we saw it, though. Now we don't need to wonder.
Dead tired, huh?
What
Hey
was
there.
that?
Run, Roach.
Oh, Roach, why are we falling off the world?
Not so fast, Roach.
None of it. Well, yeah, not so fast. Usually Roach has better sense than that. It's a little disappointing to see. Fall down this cliff. I think I'm done for. Yep. Just a bear, huh? Should be able to see it at this distance. There he is. Alright. Close enough. How am I supposed to get down there? Maybe there's a valley. It looks that way, in fact. Person in distress. Ah. So I'm gonna have to kill a lot of people to save one. Well, they've taken a hostage. Usually that's worth it then. They're not just bandits or deserters or what have you. Actually imprisoning and enslaving somebody. So I think we can be okay with not treating them well. And since they're not going to talk to us, let's... I think they're probably going to be pretty low level, in fact. Are they going to leave when they see me easily dispatching the comrades? See, now, again, we're going to be a little more realistic. There'd be an option to parlay with them. Bargain for the release. Most likely they wouldn't kill the person just because. I mean, they're holding them captive, which costs them food and water. So, assumedly, they're doing it for the coin. But there's never that option. They just attack whoever comes near. So much freaking buckthorn, which is just, as far as I can tell, only useful at the very, very beginning of the game, and then never again. So, like, if we're gonna follow the story clues here, came aboard. Maybe they were on a ship and took one of the lifeboats. Maybe they were just on a fishing ship. Anyway, it looks like they've washed up here. Probably starving. Took the first passerby hostage. Probably for money, but if you just attack everybody, I don't know what you think you're going to do to get money from them. So then I suppose just, you know, kill and rob them, but you know. Alright, the blacksmith. Let's...
Thanks, mate. Fairland, you know the place. I've me forge there. Come and visit, I'll have a reward for you.
Okay. Not pleasant, though.
Thanks, mate. Fairland, you know the place. I've me forge there. Come and visit, I'll have a reward for you.
We're gonna rescue Roach from the cliff. Oh, magically, Roach has been following us the whole time.
Let's go.
So there's one place of interest. Those persons in distress are tough. We don't like to see presumably innocent people
Slow now.
be enslaved. Same time, our 6 lives worth 1. Probably not exactly. Again, I'm not a cop. It's not my job to be judge and jury, and especially executioner of these people,
Run, Roach.
no matter how guilty they may seem to be. That's just not what I do. I'm not going around doling
Take
out
it easy.
murder because people have,
That's it, Roach.
in desperate situations, do desperate things.
Whoa!
What that guy's doing.
Slow now.
Alright, let's see if there's any other places of interest along the way. We'll get up to Bjorn pretty soon. I think we want to stay to the southern side here. Otherwise, it's going to get too treacherous.
They hurt you badly?
I'm fine. I really showed him, didn't I?
Where'd they come from?
Seen sirens around here before?
Aye, of course. They fly in from Unvik, the isle cursed by the gods. Damn she beasties. But enough chatter. My brother awaits. Thanks for the help, stranger. Your gods grant ye health. Best nurse some mead at the tavern.
Okay. Sirens had no corpses. Okay. Fair enough. Yikes, this is a narrow passage. Oh, okay.
Show me what you got.
Looks like it's going to be on foot from here. This bridge is pretty broken up. Strange. Oh, it's just a big piece of a boat, huh? Huh.
Oh, come on.
Seems like the kind of place that hidden treasures would be, especially with so many ruined ships, right? But it is not to be. Don't need a boat right as of right now. Just gonna keep on keeping on. Tons of birds over here. Just missed. Really, no treasures, huh? Odd. Are you kidding me? You can't duck, Geralt. That's what I do when there's something that's lower than my head that I have to pass by. I just keep running into it with my head. So many ruined boats here. They're just like part of the landscape.
Hey there, Master Witcher. Over here. Whew. Good you're here. So, what'll it be? Will you help old Nidus find a black pearl for his wife? I'd like it done already. Humidity's unkind to my bones. They've started creaking.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. But get ready for them to creak some more. Not likely to find pearls where it's dry.
True. But I survived worse during the war. At Rosrock, we fought waist deep in the swamp and... wasted my breath. History don't mean a whit to youngsters. Come on, Pearl grounds aren't far now.
Youngsters. Almost certainly older than him.
Quite the spring in your step for a man your age.
If you'd seen me in my prime, 30 miles a day I did in full dress.
Something tells me he is not who he appears.
This
It's
is the
fine. It'd be
place.
interesting to find out.
They say dive down here and you'll see the oyster beds all around. Problem is, not all hold pearls, and the black ones are a real rarity. But search long enough and you're sure to find one.
Ah, so I'm supposed to do the diving.
Well, you see, I've been in the infantry all my life, so I'm not one for water. And my lungs ain't what they used to be, so, yeah.
Customer's always
Maybe we'll
right.
finally find that mythical ballast fruit. Make some killer whale. That would be nice, huh? Instead, we got hornwort. Ooh, I gotta fix the sword there. Real quick, like. Oops. Cancel that. I'm at to use. There we go. Okay. And of course, the monsters begin immediately. That seemed like that should have hit them. I'm gonna get lots of pearls, I guess. How long before I find a black pearl, though? That is the question. Alright, back up to the surface now. It'd be a real great time to have that killer whale. Maybe I'm just gonna have to look that up. Where do I find this mythical ballast fruit? So I can, in fact, make the killer whale the only one that requires it. The black pearl, alright. Well, that wasn't too bad as quests go, huh? Pretty sure that's buckthorn. But we'll find out. We'll get some more pearls while we're at it. Buckthorn, useless. Oh, better get back there. He's in a heap o' trouble.
Help! I can't hold that alone! Power of the eternal fire be with you.
Damn it. Splashing must have attracted them. You all right?
Nicked in a few places. But if I pull through after Sodden, I'll survive this too. So, Any luck?
Black pearl, just like you wanted.
Beautiful. Rare. Like my letter. Well, as Constable Natalis would say, you've earned a medal. Or better yet, a week's leave in a brothel.
Coin will be fine.
Oh, yes, about that. Listen, I feel right foolish, but, well, I
after
didn't bring any
all
coin with
that.
me.
We're not going to be mean to him.
Wise.
Wasn't it? Even the high roads are dangerous now. Not what they once were. We'll meet in Novigrad. I'll pay you to the last copper. Foot soldier's honor.
He's really making me go all over for it. Wonder if we'll have another story once I get back to Novigrad. Whenever that time comes. We're gonna see what's up this way. Looks like some not so nice men. So let's see what's up the way. Alright, let's look at the map. See what's we got. Elberg Lighthouse, huh? Alright, well, let's get this boat. Check out these sites. Most likely. Oh boy, here we go. The call of the ocean. What's out this way? What's out that way? Yeah, we're not going to go back and meet him yet. That would be silly. So let's look up our contracts. Dragon. Let's see what that is. Well, we need to go there anyway to get that reward. That seems like a logical place to go next. All right, down to the sea we go. Well, that was an interesting call. What was that? Yep. Now's the time now's the time we get up, Geralt. Yeah, we're not going to swim under the dock. Ah, jeez. Alright, now that we got into the boat, check out that, whatever that is. Let's take command of the boat. Sitting at the wrong end? Perhaps. So, as I expected,
Ugly bastard.
I like that the sirens just fly straight at you. So that, it makes it a little easier target. Looks like that's it. All right, our next map marker right there. Probably going to be a similar sort of thing. Interested what that spire is over there. Yep, another smuggler's cache. Here's as though already killed all of the sirens that would be attacking me. So nice of them to all just come over at once rather than making me track them down. I don't wonder how all the ecology fits together in this world. Like, do the sirens and the harpies get along? Or the sirens and the drowners, since they're both water creatures? Elberg Lighthouse. Okay, we're just going to land over here. See what this little island's about. It's not for sure. Oh. Isn't that interesting? You can just click those and it goes back to the port, huh? All right, well, let's see what there is to be seen. That's just a siren out there. Do all these creatures hunt each other?
Not your average mist.
Ah, foglets. Sorry, wrong one. All right. Foglets. Are those vampires? I think they are. We're just gonna guess. Oh no, it's wraiths. Not your average fog, but it's wraiths. Threw me off. Spectre oil. That's what we need. Ooh. A dude.
Wound on his back. He was running away.
Uh-huh.
almost managed to find cover. Almost.
Interesting. So we got a lighthouse up here. This appears to be pretty abandoned, so I don't feel too bad. Taking some sheepskins and water.
Hey, anyone there?
Oh, maybe there's someone there. Whoops.
How did you get here?
What do you think? It is an island. Where'd all those wraiths come from? Last saw something like this near Vergen when...
Nowheres. That's just it. Fire went out and wind died of a sudden. That's how it started. Came out here for oil, stepped out of the house, looked up, saw the mist rising. Then the ghost showed, came straight at me. Bolted back inside, hosped the door, and then I heard it. Someone whispered me name. Miguel. Miguel. I look out. There's the wraith. Big bugger, bigger than the rest, and cold flowing from it. Such cold the windows frosted o'er.
All right, let's
I
help
can
him.
try to help. First, though, a couple of questions.
Ask 100 if you
Probably
will.
the guy who
Just get
killed
me
those
out
others.
of here.
tell me more.
This wraith, the big one. Tell me more.
It seemed more clever than the others. Like it knew everything. Haven't helped much, have I? Sorry. Only saw it once. It disappeared right after.
These ghosts didn't appear without reason. Something brought them here. Any ideas?
No clue. There's nothing here. The lighthouse. Me hut just rocks besides. Even bloody drowners know there's nothing for them on Elberg.
Strange. Need to look around.
Here. This key opens the lighthouse. You know, in case you want to look inside, or you need to run from something.
What might I need to run from? We will track that quest. I won't steal from him anymore because we don't know yet that he's a murderer. Well, I got my suspicions. More wraiths. That looks very eerie. New checkpoint. Alright. Alright. Let's check out this lighthouse. Whoa. Already we see some stuff.
Symbols of a bonding. Manifestations of ill will. Focused, concentrated. So it's a curse. A curse that keeps the specters here. A penitent. Good thing it hasn't appeared to me yet. Couldn't possibly kill it in this mist and darkness. Need that lighthouse working again. If Mikyol's the cursed one, the curse binds him to this place. He's the only one who can light the fire that'll break the curse. A letter.
Alright, got work for ya, Mikal. A ship's going to sail from Faro to Arinbjorn with a load of hides on board. At midnight, you'll put out the light. A plot. In the lighthouse and keep it dark until we've given the sign with our torch. We'll split the loot, same as always. You get a tenth of what the sea tosses ashore. What is that low rumble? Oh, coming from outside somewhere. I was like, what is going on? Till we meet again.
Well, well. Lighthouse has got a pretty dark secret.
Probably wouldn't keep that around and say, hey, go help yourself to anything in the lighthouse if I were that dude. Like, why leave that letter at all? Another question for him. Alright, let's see if we can light it ourselves. Apparently no. Alright, not much more to be seen from up here. Why did he tell me to go in the lighthouse? Either dumb or he thinks he's gonna trap me. I guess we'll see which it is. Alright, I guess we're going back to talk to him, huh? Talk to him about the curse. Let's see what he comes up with this time. Oh, I didn't think you'd find my letter that confesses everything that I left in a pretty conspicuous place that you could just find. I can give you the key to that place. I didn't think anything would happen.
You. It's just you. Learn anything?
Yep.
Island's haunted by a penitent. Spectre punishes the guilty for crimes, foul deeds. Like luring ships onto the rocks, then looting the wrecks. Don't deny it. I found the letter.
Longboats sink every so often anyway. That's the sea. That's its nature.
Yeah, but you're
They
pushing
sink
it
near
along,
the
dude.
isle, at least the cargo don't go to
You're not
waste.
just a
We'll
dude.
come back to that later. Just now I
Looting
need your help.
opportunity.
But what?
Opportunistic.
I'm no warrior.
Guessed that already. But a curse grips both you and this place, and only you can lift it. Luckily, all you gotta do is light the fire in the lighthouse. Penitent's invincible as long as darkness covers the island.
I can't go outside. It'll kill me. I can feel it. Mayhaps you could.
I'll escort you. Now no excuses. Grab some oil and let's go, before I change my mind.
Alright. I assume it's gonna be Yurden rules.
Look,
Only gonna be
there! It's him!
I see it.
manifest.
Now shut your mouth and go light the fire. Remember, you fail, the penitent will kill me and come for you. Hurry up. Don't know how much longer I can manage this.
Alright, we need some assistance, because he is a stronger dude. Alright. What else are we gonna do? Not Blizzard. Do some full moon. And what else do we need? Adrenaline points. There we go.
Right, finally. Time to get this done.
Well, did I kill him? Well, how about that? Wraith Trophy. I don't know how I'm going to cut the head off a wraith, but okay.
Did it work?
It did, but that doesn't make the island safe. 'Cause you're still here. A lightkeeper who lures ships onto the rocks. Sheesh.
I made a mistake. I know this now. Swear by Freya and all the gods.
I'm not a
never
judge or an
again.
executioner. You gotta leave.
Absolutely never. Soon as we're done talking, you're gonna pack up and leave. For good. Understand?
Yeah,
But
I can't be trusted.
I understand.
Yeah, you better. Alrighty. Alright, that works. So we'll head back up the road. Go check the notice board. I suppose they have contract for Ghost or something. We'll find out. Where is there's the notice board. Alright. Peter's a grifter. The bear grease turned out to be goose fat. Oh my goodness. Cool. Best meat in Ard Skellig. Okay. Southbound foray. Black One's lands. Gotcha. Woodworking. Broke my harpoon on a whaling trip. Need a new one. Phantom Eldberg. Alright, Wraith sprung up on the Eldberg. Covered the whole isle in fog. Put out the light in the lighthouse. Alright. So that's the dude who's gonna pay it. We'll read that. Phantom Eldberg. Gotcha. Any other stuff we got to read? Let's see. Looks like I've already read all this stuff. Okay. And we'll head on in.
Look what the sea hurled ashore. Hey, you! What clan you from?
No clan. I'm from the continent.
Skellige warriors alone drink in this tavern.
We're not going to insult them. We don't need to be fighting.
Not looking for trouble.
Look at
I'm
him.
not looking to kill him.
Raise your voice and his tail slinks between his legs, like a dog who's heard a wolf howl at the moon.
Whatever you
Looking
want
to eat?
to believe.
Wait out in the yard then. Till ill tosses what's left in our bowls or the fence.
Whosoever denies shelter to a traveler disgraces himself and brings shame on his clan.
That's
Your dad's
right.
teaching nothing.
Don't you talk to me about me da, Yorant, or I'll tuck you in neath the barrow.
And you remember this, stranger. This here's not Caer Trolde. And we's not on Crate. Guests are not welcome.
Nice guy.
You don't mind the occasional traveler?
I mind fools, no matter where they're from.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher.
Jorund, son of Sigvald. If you've no one to drink with, sit down with me. Share some mead and a teal.
All right.
Aye, Geralt?
Now let's ask
Those
more
two
questions
boys,
first.
the pesky ones. Who were they?
Corey and Cracky. Only ever troublesome, as is their father, Leif.
Interesting in some way?
Depends. If it's liars and cards that interest you, then very much so.
I don't often raise such a hubbub. You must rarely get guests from the continent.
Aye, true. When a Redanian or Temerian grows the stones to come to Skellige, they usually go ashore at Kertrolda. Port's good there. Merchants aplenty. And the Jarl's right merciful to continentals.
Alright, by the way, I killed your
I
mom.
killed the monster from the lighthouse. It was a penitent, very dangerous specter, and very rare.
Why did it ever appear on Eldberg? It's been a peaceful island always. Even sirens haven't nested there.
Someone committed a crime there. Did something terrible. Long story short, you'll need a new lightkeeper. Never mind that. Let's talk about my reward.
Aye, yes, got it right here. Earned every last coin you did. And a round. Cheers to your health.
Alright.
So long.
Rolled his eyes.
Him again! Got a taste for Skellige mead, vagrant?
It's not bad, thanks.
Then
Level
get yourself a cake for the
27.
road. And fuck off.
I see you lads still don't understand the law of hospitality. Tough. Seems I gots to pound it into you.
It's better with heart. Right.
Thanks, Jorund. Pounding's always better with a partner.
Hodge, come here! We've a brawl!
Damn it.
Alright, I'm in the corner.
Jorund.
Swords, eh? What's your way? Put your hand away.
And then they ended up drawing their swords. Not how I wanted things to go.
So many raids. Wars. Duels. Only to die at the hands of some miserable shits.
Stay calm. Get you a healer.
No point. Pierced me lung. I'll drown in my own blood ere too long. Pour a nip off for me at times. For Jorund, son of Sigvald,
I feel like we gotta do this one
who
again.
lived honorable.
I thought we were just gonna have a little fist
Died
fight.
like a fool.
Your lads, they... Speak, damn it.
They're dead. At some foreigner's hand.
Corey! Cracky!
We're yeah. Even if we get in a fight either way.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there's been a magic explosion.
At least
in
he
Stone.
hopefully won't die.
Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed
Also,
a
hopefully they'll
vast
fight
swath
better
of
this time.
forest.
Although it was 2
Geralt
against
set out for
1.
the Isles to join the
Up
swordsmen
against the wall.
and seek
Hey,
further
I'm a
clues
witcher.
to Ciri's whereabouts.
Should be able to
The
handle
druid
myself.
Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Krakon Krekt, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
Him again! Got a taste for Skellige mead, vagrant?
It's not bad, thanks.
Then get yourself a cake for the road. And fuck off.
I see you.
Alright.
Relax, Jorund. It's just banter. Weak, but still.
Nay. We're serious.
I think we're gonna get in a fight either
Dead
way.
serious.
And foolish as colts that graze on hemlock. But I'll put you straight.
Come here! We've a brawl!
Oh, he does kick me down either way.
Foreigner too. I won't let this pass.
You're right.
So they've already killed him. Ah, so there's no getting around it. It's a false choice after all. Weak.
So many. Only
Dies
to
either
die
way.
at the ha-
What can I do?
What can I do?
Probably
Get
not.
your family?
You won't manage. Be journeying to meet my ancestors soon. Pour a nip off for me at times. For Jornt, son of Sigvald, who lived honorable and died like a fool.
So, yeah.
Your lads, what about him?
Speak, damn it.
They're dead. At some foreigner's hand.
Corey! Had but 2 sons, and you killed them. You ended my line.
Sorry, but I didn't start it.
Does this stranger speak the truth? Who first drew a blade?
Dunno. It happened fast, and we were a few horns in.
I killed the monster from the lighthouse, the beast that haunted you. This how you repay me?
Paid you in gold. We owe you nothing more.
Don't want any more bloodshed, but I'll defend myself if I have to.
You'll make your defense before the Jarl. Only if Madman Lugos calls you innocent will you be free to go.
I'm to be judged by somebody you yourselves call madman?
That, or fight the whole village. And you'll never defeat us all. Not with 3 swords, you won't.
Fine. Lead the way.
See where this goes.
Just had to stop by that damn tavern.
It's a bad idea. Gotta let it go. Alright, we're gonna track the quest now. Get out of prison. Let's see. We have no inventory. We do have a character point, though. What else can we get? Flood of Anger. No, we don't want that. That gets in the way. Fire Stream's pretty cool. That's not a bad one. Maybe we go for Domination, though. Or we go with Quinn Intensity. Let's do that. End up putting it there eventually. I would think, because we need all that Axie stuff. May end up getting rid of that one. We'll see. None of these are all that great, unfortunately. So we don't have a greater red mutation yet, huh? That's too bad. That's not terrible to go after. Bleeding effects might be good, though. Maybe we eventually get rid of Gourmet. Continue on with the attack stuff. That seems right. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't have inventory at the moment.
Look at him cast his eyes about, searching for an escape. But
Where'd
there
you get
ain't none
your
to be
scars?
found. Save for talking to old Simon.
No way he's keeping us so long. Wants to build a new tower. Needs a lot of stone for that.
When's my trial?
When the Jarl summons you. Won't be soon. The longer a man crushes rocks, the less eager he is to give lip during trial. This one's waited a year. That one, 3.
Indefinite detention. How just. No, you're just gonna let me out now.
But see, Lugos said my trial would be today. Don't remember?
Oh, aye. Right. Come on.
My line dates back to the times of Uben the Great. This dog ended it. He's gotta die.
I pass judgment here, Leif. Remember that.
But he's a vagrant, a foreigner. He don't deserve a trial, not even death by the sword. He...
Now go on. I want to hear this.
Geralt, didn't think I'd see you again so soon. I don't remember sending for you.
Wouldn't mind waiting if I had a free year or two. Sadly, I'm in a hurry.
Let's get to it. Leif claims you killed his sons, Corey and Crocky. What do you say to that?
Fought to defend myself, and Jorund.
None came forth to confirm your words.
And none will. Always easier to hang an outsider than to try one of your own, right?
Ha! Tongue as sharp as your blades.
Sharp? He insults me, Jarl. Insults our whole clan. The Codex of Ancestors says...
Quiet! I've made my decision. Geralt of Rivia, I find ye guilty on 2 counts of murder. Punishment's death by suffocation. But you can buy your way out by paying Corey and Crocky's weight in silver.
Let me pay in installments. Witchers live long. Dare say I'll pay it off eventually. End of the next century or so.
I've a better idea. I'll pay the blood price myself.
What? That's against every law.
I make the laws here. Go home, Leif. 'Cause if you rail me, I'll tie this bag of silver round your neck and toss you in the sea.
Why the theatrics? If you wanted to hire a Witcher, should have just said so. Would have been cheaper.
Tell me, Witcher, have you any honor?
I do.
I paid Leif on your behalf. That puts you in my debt, a debt of pride. You ought to do as I say. So, listen carefully. My lad, Blue Boy Lugos, has ventured out, but not against the Black Ones, nor to loot a convent. Got the notion to go to the Cave of Dreams, south side of the Isle, and none return from there. You're clever and good with a sword, two traits that rarely go together. So, you're to help him. I need an heir, no matter his mettle. Take your things and do as I say, or lose your dignity and good name for all time.
Guess I'm doing that.
Watch your step.
Let's go see the blacksmith.
Who's prepared to have a target with me, eh? Hey!
Greeting. Want to look over our stock?
Take it everything here's for sale?
Sure, if you can afford it. The Jarl's a stickler for quality, so we keep no rubbish here.
Zarkanian Zephyrs? Mahakam battle axes? Virlean short swords? Where'd you get so many continental goods?
The
Where do you
sea
think?
provides.
Yeah, the sea provides.
And if it doesn't provide on its own, you hack off hands that hold swords in a death grip.
What? Yeah, think we just found all this on the shore, like seashells at low tide?
Do we want to see his stuff? Let's see it quick.
Show me what you got.
We can sell our heavy stuff. I doubt he has anything worthy. Oh, second look. What is this? Sap. We don't need sap. All right. Let's sell off all our crap here. Better than what I got, actually. But it's also heavy armor. So we'll get rid of it. Our stuff is better than that. I think gotta get rid of that. Us. It's for hunting. It's for fighting people more so than beasts. So I think we're good on that. Let's get out of there. Play Gwent, and then we'll be done.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
See how these islanders fare. Alright, I don't think I have anything new since last time. Unfortunately. So it can go. Go for it. That's all good stuff. Looking like we're getting rid of Cavalry Rider. Oh. We're going to take a gamble. We'll get rid of our clear weather. Hopes that our spies can pull us through in this first round. And since he has monsters, he's probably going to overplay his hand. Either this round or second round. because that's what swarm decks tend to do. He takes it. Not what I wanted. We got that cavalry back. Okay. That's fine. We can do exactly as he did. Passed at 14. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take the round. Fractional ability leaves one on the ground. We're gonna start off this way. See if we can get any headway. Here comes the swarm. Here we go. This is the best. This would be the best time to have a scorch. But I do not have one. Here we go. Overplaying that hand, like I said. Question is, what can I get out of him? So, we can resurrect this dude, and we can resurrect another card. So let's just do that. We'll play a card that we can resurrect later. I thought that was a swarm card too. Guess not, though, huh? What do we want to do? We want him to play more cards, is what we want him to do. We want him to play a lot more cards, in fact, so we're going to throw down some junk. He doesn't necessarily know his junk. There's another swarm. Swarm is very powerful for one round. And he has 108. Well, he's going to keep throwing cards at me. So I'm going to do everything in my power to keep him throwing cards at me until he's got nothing. Ooh, look, I got a swarm card too. Up to 23. Yet he's still going to play. He's not going to pass. Oh no, impenetrable fog. What do I do now? What do we do? What are we feeling? What do we think? I think I probably want to hold on to that horn. We're going to do our faction ability. Oh, he's got a scorch and a clear weather. And another swarm. Let's hope he plays that one. If he plays that, we're golden. Yeah, all right. Boy, excuse me. And if I had a scorch right now, that would be cool. Or biting frost, just destroy his front line. That would be fun. We want at least one more card out of him, I think. Just to be on the safe side. So we're gonna play. And is he gonna still throw cards at me? Absolutely. Because now he's in it. Now he's gonna play a one-time card. Well done. Now I have to make decisions. We want to get him back for the next round. So he's going to take one of these. What else do we want back for the next round? Probably that. Because then we can buff the back line. Although we got to be careful because he does still have that scorch. But we can do 1, 2. Get rid of 2 of his cards. He'd be down to the scorch. And then play something like that. So that he's scorching a 3. Instead. So, oh my goodness, you totally bested me this time. Good job, bud. Oh man, how am I gonna recover? But he's got to go first, so he's gonna be down even more cards. Oh shoot, I gotta get going. He's got to clear weather. We are going to play this dude first. So we know that one of those two is a Scorch. He's gonna have nothing to Scorch. He got another Scorch card, which does nothing. Here we go. Go ahead and Scorch that 3, big guy. Passed. All right. All right. Will be nice. Oh, that is the Scorch, though, so I think... So he thinks he's really doing... Oh, no, he passed, but he still has the Scorch in his hand. My mistake. Duh. Alright, we win. And that's going to be it for tonight.
May your axe never crumble.
We got the Brewess. Not bad. So we're at this really forsaken place by this local tyrant. Vagrant, yeah. Okay. That's going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for joining, all that joined live. Thank you all to anyone who is looking at this after the fact. Probably won't be able to do any more stream until next week. Wrapping up the semester here. This was just a lucky bit of time that I had. So